আসসালামু আলাইকুম ওয়া রাহমাতুল্লাহি ওয়া বারাকাতুহু। ডিয়ার ভিউয়ার্স, আপনাদের সবাইকে স্বাগতম আমার বেসিক পাইপিং এন্ড ওয়েল্ডিং কোর্স ক্লাসে। সো ওয়েলকাম টু অল অফ ইউ ইন বেসিক পাইপিং এন্ড ওয়েল্ডিং কোর্স class. And these all class lectures you can watch from Watch and Learn Facebook page and YouTube channel Nur Muhammad. So today we are going to be start lecture 6. So in this lectures I will try to share with you some information about flange and type of flanges, including their code and standards. If you miss out my previous lectures, lecture 1 to 5, then you can visit my Facebook page, Watch and Learn. Also you can watch from YouTube channel Nur Muhammad. Then if you are new in our my classes, then you can visit my YouTube channel and subscribe my channel to get the latest lectures. If you think these lectures are useful for you, then maybe this is useful for your friend also, so you can share with your friends. So let's see what we have in today our lectures. So full lectures we will discuss about the flange. So I will try to introducing with you the what is the flange, what is the purpose of use the flange. So introduction to flanges. So flange are used when the piping joint need dismantling. The flange are used mainly at equipments, bulbs and specialties in certain pipelines where maintenance is regular features. Breakout flanges are provided at definite intervals. A flange joint is composed of three separate and independent, although interrelated components: the flanges, gaskets and bolting. So special controls are required in the selection and application of all these elements to attain a leak-proof joints. So flange connection, let's see how we connect the flange. What is the essential mandatory components is required. You can see the right side is for the flanges. So here I have the two, both sides is flange. The in between is the isolating gasket. Then you can see here the isolation sleeve, then steel washer, bolt and bolt, stud bolt and nut. So you see what is the part is here. So first mandatory components for flanges, flange connection is flanges. We need flange, 2 flange minimum. Then we need the gaskets, then bolts and nuts. So other also we have the some components, optional components or as per requirements. So as per system requirements we need to use isolating sleeve and washer. Then standard. So for flanges what standard we are going to be use? So ASME B16.5 standards covers steel pipe flanges and flange fittings. Size, nominal pipe size 1/2 inches to 24 inches and pressure rating class 150 to 2500 pounds. Then ASME B16.47 standard covers size above 24 inches, that means NPS 26 inches to 60 inches. So if you want to see the big diameter flanges, then you need to refer all time ASME B16.47 standards. So pressure rating classes 75, 150, 300, 460 and 900. This all covers by the ASME B16.47 standard. Then both standard covers pressure, temperature rating, material, dimensions, tolerance, marking, testing and method of designating opening for pipe flanges and flange fittings. So for you more information about the standard, the ASME B16.47 incorporate MSS SP44 for steel pipeline flanges and API 605 large diameter carbon steel flanges. Therefore the MSS SP44 flanges are designed as ASME B16.47 series A flanges, while API 605 flanges are designed as ASME B16.47 series B flanges within this standard. So material covered in these standards are that in ASME B16.5 except for nickel alloys, which means they share the same pressure temperature chart for the selection of flange materials. So in this para we understand ASME B16.47 incorporated with MSSP 44 and API 605 also. So classification of flanges is done in several alternate way as follows. So if we want to classify the flange, there have the so many ways to classify. So first we see based on pipe attachment, what is the classification of the flanges. So number 1 is well neck flange, slip on flange. Number 3 socket weld flange. Number 4 is screwed or thread flange. Number 4 left joint flange. And 6 is blind flange. 7 reducing flange. Number 8 integral flange. Then if you go as per the flange facing, then we see how is the types of flange facing. So as per the flange facing, we can say raised flange face RF and flat face flanges FF. Then ring type joint RTJ flange. So tongue and group TJ and male and female flange. So these all the based on the facing. Then if we classify the flanges based on face finish, then we see how is the type is there. So smooth finish flanges and serrated finish flanges. So we can make the differentiation based on the material of construction also. So the flange are normally forged except in very few cases where they are fabricated from plates. When plates are used for fabrication, they should be of weldable quality. Then ASME B16.5 allows only reducing flanges and blind flanges to fabricate from plate. So you need to remember and keep note, ASME B16.5 only allow reducing flanges and blind flanges to be fabricated from plate. So except these two flanges, any other flanges ASME B16.5 not allowed to make from plate, directly make from plate. The material of construction normally used, what are the material used for the making the flanges, let's we see. Then ASME ASTM A106 forged carbon steel. Then ASTM A181 forged carbon steel for general purpose. Then ASTM A82 forged alloy steel and stainless steel. Then ASTM A350 forged alloy steel for low temperature series. So we have the another special type of flanges is orifice flange. So orifice flange actually explained or designed by ASME B16.36. If you refer or if you read carefully the ASME B16.36, then you will be able to understand what is the orifice flange, what is the requirement. So related to the orifice flange, I will make another lectures only for orifice flange. I will try there to explain full the process and full description of the orifice flanges. So let's see with up to now we only know what is the types of flanges or some things. Now we will start to go for description of flanges one by one. So first we see weld neck flange. What is the weld neck flange? What purpose used to weld neck flange and what look like weld neck flange? Let's see. So weld neck flanges are easy to recognize actually, as the long tapered hub that goes gradually over to the wall thickness from a pipe or fittings. The long tapered hub provides an important reinforcement for use in several applications involving high pressure, sub-zero and or elevated temperatures. So these flanges are bored to match the inside diameter of the mating pipe or fittings, so there will be no restriction of product flow. So let's see how look like is the weld neck flange. The weld neck flange are attached by butt welding to the pipe or fittings. So you can see from right side pictures, this is the hub, weld hub, then this is the connected with pipe. So let's see the number 1, 2 and 3, what is the meaning, what is the describe. So you can see from here the weld neck flange, actual one side weld neck flange photos, then you will understand this is the weld neck flange. So for weld neck flange we need first one weld neck flange, number 1, this is the weld neck flange. Then number 2, you can see here this the joint type is butt joint. Then the number 3, you can see pipe. So here can be fittings also. So pipe to fittings or pipe to flange you can connect, or flange to fittings also you can connect by butt welding. So this type of flange will be welded to a pipe or fittings with a single full penetration. So this welding will be the one side, single side welding, should not be the inside welding. Piping are not allowed to anything to weld the inside. So you need to weld from outside. So single be butt weld. So joint type normally mentioned is the drawing BW. So this type of joint in drawing you can see the BW. Then if you see the thickness for the T, here you can see the T is the thickness, so bevel angle and thickness. So for these details you can see from here T, if T this flange thickness 0.19 inches to 0.88 inches inclusive, that means 4.8 to 6 mm to 22 mm. If this thickness, then you need to refer this chart. So you can see this is from ASME B16.5 for details. So you can see in these photos A for the nominal outside diameter of pipe. Then you can see B is the inside diameter of pipe. Then T is the nominal wall thickness of pipe. So nominal wall thickness of pipe and this flange wall thickness should be the same. If different, then we need to see the full standard how we make the taper for welding. If inside not match, then how we need to make the taper for welding. These all details you can get from the ASME B16.5. So then if the wall thickness T greater than 0.88 inches, that means if thickness is the 22 above mm, so this T if the 22 mm above, then you need to refer this the standard. So this the basically the previous and this description is same. So if you want to know more, then you can visit the ASME B16.5. So if you want to learn more details, please read carefully ASME B16.5 and ASME B16.47 for the big diameter flanges. So ASME B16.5 mandatory appendix 2 pressure, temperature rating and dimensional data for classes 150, 300, 400, 600, 900, 1500 and 2500. These all flanges and classes on 50 and 300 flanges fittings in US customer units. So this is the one actually I copy from ASME. This is the one appendix full description. If you visit this appendix, then you can see the how is the dimension required or everything. So you can see here wall neck flange dimension. So how will be the dimension is here. O, B, H, X, Y, T, F. Where you will get this all the values. Then for this all values you move for more dimension details. You need to refer ASME B16.5, table 62, table 22, and ASME B16.47 for big bore diameter flanges. So if you want to know the more details, I will request to you refer to the ASME B16.5 and B16.47 to know the more details about this dimension, because we have the flanges, so many sizes flange. So from there you can get what size flange, what is the dimension. So next we see what we have. then actually this lecture we will end until here. So this lecture you can watch from Watch and Learn Facebook page. So if you think this lecture is useful for you, please like and follow my Facebook page and invite to your friends to like my page. If you think it will be helpful, please press in like, give you the react. So if any question about in the within these lectures, so please let me know in the comment section. So if any misinformation in these lectures, please let me know. Then I will try to learn myself something. Then I will try to share with you correct information. So thanks to all for watching. See you soon in my next lecture.